Hit the subscribe button.
Hey viewers, welcome to Belper River Gardens. Last time we come, the water wasn't in the pond that is in there now, a bit dirty, a bit brown. It's a September morning. That's the old mill up there. I'll try and get a drone up later on if we can. Do you like the reflections of the trees in the water? Nice, isn't it? Photographer's paradise, that is. There are not many people about. That noise you can hear, if you can hear it, is the council doing some gardening work. I think it's got a leaf blower or cutting the grass, one of them two things. Over there, you got that bit there. It's quite empty today, isn't it? Monday morning. Now that building's got history to it. Is that Strutt's North Mill? I think it is, isn't it? That's got something to do with Cromford Mill as well, which is further down the road, about 10 miles up the road. We've been to Cromford Mill before. Apparently there's some birds nesting up there. I think it's peregrine falcons. And the photographers don't like you flying your drone, no. What I don't know is I'll be down there somewhere launching it up in the air. They won't know who I am, will they? Hopefully we get a drone up in a minute. See them trees there right in front of us. There's a waterfall down there. I'll try and get around there in a minute if we can as well. Like I say, last time I came, all this water was empty. It's gone. I drained it all out. Now put dirty water back again. Look, filthy that is. What you got here? Some ducks, look. One, two, three, four, 5 ducks there have you got. I'm surprised they don't go and stand on these pontoon things. Look, they're dry for them, isn't it? Now what's in the water down there? It looks like crocodile's eyes, doesn't it? Look. Or jaws, might be jaws. If you do Google Belper River Gardens, you might come up with some history for me. Yeah, that's a leaf blower. There's a man over there doing some leaf blowing over there for the council. They're flying off somewhere. There's one down here on his own, isn't it, mate? Is that a mallard duck? Anybody know what sort of ducks these are? Let me know. Not too sure how deep the water is. It's pretty warm now. When I went out this morning, it's 3 degrees, and that's about 11 degrees now. Pretty warm. Light aircraft up there. Somebody's flying our airplane. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's only a small single engine. Can you see the reflection of the buildings on the water? The trees on the water reflected. I think that's a lady doing that leaf blowing. Hello. Want to wait for YouTube? got a cafe over there. That little building in front, that white building in front, I think that's where you buy the rowing boats from. Belper River Gardens with a leaf blower in the background, yeah. Now that could be a crocodile, couldn't it? Underneath there, look, can you see it? That could be a crocodile or alligator, couldn't it? I mean, there, look. Yeah. Or that one there, even that one there, look. It's like a nose of a crocodile sticking up in here, can you see it? Right in the middle of a picture, look. Yeah, but I don't think there are any crocodiles in here. Anyway, folks, that's Belper River Garden. Now, what we'll do is we'll walk around the other side of that building there, that glass building, and we'll see the waterfall in a minute. Yeah, I can't say that's North Mill, I believe. So we'll just go over there, and we'll be right back. Right, here we go across the little bridge. There's that big Struts North Mill. Goes right up there, look. Oh. Can you imagine being a window cleaner? Watch out, look, another crocodile there, can you see it? It's a nice crispy autumnal morning, yeah. Come through here. Struts North Mills that way, is it? But apparently it's over there. So we come out here. Another view. Danger deep water, right. You come down here. It's the first time I've seen a waterfall without many things blocking it up. I can get the drone up from this car park up here, which will be on a separate video. Oh yeah, guys, yeah. Apparently this was built in 1912, I believe, the big building, the cotton mill, over 100 years ago. How many people were employed, do you reckon, making cotton, using the cotton mill machines? Now this car park you've got to pay. Didn't used to be a pay car park, but you've got to pay now. The sun is behind that building there, so the sun will be towards our back. When I get a drone up in a minute, we'll do it like that. Right, I'll see you all soon, folks. I'll try and send the drone up in a minute, and that'll be in another video. Like I say, this is Belper River Gardens in Belper, Derbyshire.